In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 NBA games happening on November 9th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Rockets versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Houston Rockets face the Milwaukee Bucks at the Fiserv Forum on Sunday afternoon. Houston continues to play without Dorian Finney-Smith and Fred VanVleet, while Milwaukee remains short-handed with Kevin Porter Jr. and Taurean Prince sidelined. The Bucks come in after a solid win against the Chicago Bulls, but the Rockets have been one of the league's hottest teams. Odds makers have them as favorites, which reflects their recent surge and strong upside shown over the past week. Still, Milwaukee's steady performance makes this matchup intriguing. The Bucks have maintained strong regular season form dating back to last year and have exceeded early expectations. They continue to feature one of the best players in the world and operate as a top 10 offense that ranks among the top 5 in shooting accuracy. Early afternoon games often tilt toward home teams, since players can settle into their routine more easily at home. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Houston has recorded the over in 6 of its 8 games this season, with a 6-2-0 mark. The Rockets sit 4th in scoring and 2nd in offensive efficiency, even though they rank 27th in pace at 97.8 possessions per game. Milwaukee has also leaned toward the over, hitting it in 5 of 9 contests for a 5-4-0 record. The Bucks rank 6th in scoring, 9th in efficiency, and 8th in adjusted tempo with about 102.2 possessions per night. Both teams bring plenty of offensive talent, and their current rhythm suggests steady scoring throughout. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Celtics versus Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic welcome the Boston Celtics to the Kia Center on Sunday night. Boston remains short-handed with Jason Tatum still sidelined, while Orlando again lists Moritz Wagner as unavailable. It is difficult to defeat the same opponent twice in quick succession, yet the Magic earned that right after a convincing performance on Friday. They outplayed Boston from start to finish and secured a 13-point win. That result capped a stretch in which Orlando has won 3 of its last 4 contests, a sign that the offense is starting to settle in and find rhythm. Boston, meanwhile, has stumbled after a promising stretch. The Celtics have dropped 3 of their last 4 games and have struggled to generate consistent scoring. The ongoing roster adjustments and the loss of Tatum have slowed their progress, leaving them searching for better chemistry. The current line reflects that uncertainty and seems softer than usual. With both teams familiar with each other after Friday's meeting, this matchup should tighten. The Magic managed their previous win even with only 15 points from Banchero, which highlights their improving balance. As our first pick for this matchup, the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Boston averages 113 points per game and plays at one of the slowest tempos in the league, ranking 29th with about 100.5 possessions per game. They now face an opponent that has allowed 110.3 points per game over its last 3 outings. Orlando enters averaging 117 points per game while maintaining the 10th fastest pace at roughly 105 possessions per game. The Magic meet a Celtics team that surrenders 109 points per game when playing on the road. Given those numbers and the styles each side brings, scoring opportunities may come in shorter supply. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets versus New York Knicks. The Brooklyn Nets enter this matchup still without Cam Thomas and Haywood Highsmith, while the New York Knicks report a fully healthy roster. Brooklyn's struggles have deepened early in the season, and their latest loss to Detroit further damaged morale after another poor showing. New York comes in rested and sharp, having benefited from a lighter schedule and no significant injuries. They face a Nets team that looks directionless and appears to be sliding into full rebuild mode. On paper, the gap between these teams is wide, and most expect a lopsided contest. Still, point spreads of this size are rare in this league. This marks only the 4th time time since 2002 that the Knicks have been favored by 15 points or more. Sunday afternoon could shape up as a straightforward outing, but games between these two teams often carry an edge that can shift momentum. With that in mind, it is possible that Brooklyn starts strong and shows enough late resilience to keep things interesting. As our first pick for this matchup, the Brooklyn Nets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Defensively, both teams have underperformed this season, with the Nets in particular struggling to contain opponents. The Knicks, fresh off several days of rest since their last game on Wednesday night, bring efficient scoring and improved ball movement. Both teams rank at the bottom of the league in defending the three-point line, which creates the potential for high offensive output. New York's 11th-ranked three-point offense is well positioned to take advantage of that weakness. If both sides maintain their current shooting volume and defensive issues persist, the game has strong potential to exceed expectations in total scoring. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Memphis Grizzlies. Sunday brings the final stop of the defending champions' four-game West Coast road trip as the Oklahoma City Thunder visit the Memphis Grizzlies. Oklahoma City remains without Jalen Williams, Kenrich Williams, and Aaron Wiggins, while Luguentz Dort is listed as questionable. Memphis continues to deal with injuries of its own, ruling out Zach Edey, Ty Jerome, and Brandon Clark once again. The Thunder quickly recovered from their first loss of the season, responding with a 31-point win over the Sacramento Kings on Friday. That game featured a dominant effort from Isaiah Hartenstein, who posted a career-best 33 points and 19 rebounds, controlling the paint from start to finish. If he delivers another strong outing, Memphis big man Jack Landale could have a difficult night containing him. Oklahoma City has now won 9 straight regular season meetings against Memphis and has covered the spread in 10 of the last 13 matchups. For the Grizzlies, their recent win against Dallas snapped a 4-game losing streak, but the overall mood around the team remains unsettled. Reports of tension between head coach Tuomas Isalo and Ja Morant continue to circulate, and on the court, Morant has struggled with his efficiency, shooting at career-low percentages. Injuries have compounded their problems, with several rotation players including Santi Aldama, Zach Edey, Ty Jerome, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Brandon Clark all potentially unavailable. The question becomes whether Memphis can stay within reach against a team that has handled them consistently. Oklahoma City, apart from a slip-up in Portland where they blew a 20-point lead, has been consistent and controlled throughout the season. The Thunder have built a reputation for discipline and defensive focus, and that has translated into 10 straight wins against the Grizzlies, covering in 7 of those contests. Memphis, in contrast, sits at a 3-7-0 record against the spread and continues to deal with internal and roster instability. While the Grizzlies managed to keep 2 games close last season, their current form and lack of scoring depth make that harder to envision here. Ja Morant's early season slump combined with the Thunder's strong defensive structure limits Memphis' margin for error. Oklahoma City enters this one with clear momentum and continuity. As our first pick for this matchup, the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams enter this contest missing key contributors, which should affect the overall scoring pace. With Jalen Williams sidelined for the Thunder and multiple rotation players missing for Memphis, both coaches will need to manage shortened rotations. The Grizzlies, as heavy underdogs on their home floor, will likely try to slow the tempo and rely on defense to stay competitive. They will aim to use longer possessions and limit fast break chances for Oklahoma City, which thrives in transition. The Thunder's offensive depth could still find scoring opportunities, but the game tempo favors a more measured approach. Memphis has gone under the total in 5 of its last 6 outings, and the same conditions are in place for another low-scoring matchup. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.